Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. I'm Dave, and today I have some fishy news today to share. But first, I do have some channel stuff to do. I did play around with some bots, thanks to Depths Unknown. I like the. Good morning, good morning. How's it going, everybody? That's probably not good, but let me decrease that. Let me decrease that volume there. It's just my little chat. Although I could read that chat there now, but anyways, just a few channel things. I did add a few bots, just for fun, to add a few things. First one is if you want to add anything to the stream, if you do exclamation point speak, you can say stuff. Let me see, or have a bot say stuff. Anyways, that's bot number one. Of course, there's probably a little delay. Oh, you know what? Forgot one thing. Good thing I forgot to actually turn on the software for that. Oh man, it's still early. I knew I was forgetting something. But anyways, few channel things. I did get a new shirt, which is I'd rather vote for fish. I think it's timely for this time of season when you get into all the election stuff. I'm not gonna get into my opinions on that, but it is what it is. How's everyone going today? Hello, Mexicali Fishkeeper, fishing things with Lando, as well as Fishie on Tactics. How's everyone doing this morning? One thing is I probably will not be streaming next week. I do have family time to do. So we'll be going down to Carlsbad, California next week. Check out the flower place. If anyone's familiar with that, that's where I'll be next week. Kind of close to where Legoland is. Let me see here. Let me turn on a few things here. And then I could actually show you what I added. First week doing this, so I kind of forgot to set it up. Uh-oh. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, this is why I should have checked on this earlier. Fudge muffins. Well, I can at least show off this one at least. Hopefully. Apparently my computer does not like me this morning. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me get this fixed up, and I will be right back. Sorry about that. Mexicali. I like the tulip fields. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the flower fields. There's a whole long name, but that's flower fields where the flower fields are. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to do some things in the background there, and yeah, I think this is gonna work now. Hopefully, just a few other things. Just a few things I added to the channel. Uh, Apparently, I should have had this loaded up before I got to the stream. Oh no! Why? Why is this not working? Why is it not working? Oh well, I had this working last night fine, and now all of a sudden it's not working at all. Oh well, I guess I'll do without. I guess I'll do without. Sorry about that, guys. I'll probably show that in my next stream then, hopefully. It's funny because you get things all worked out and it's working, and then all of a sudden you want to get it used, and all of a sudden it didn't work. So, anyways, I'll bypass that this week. One thing I do want to ask you guys, I'm thinking about my channel name in terms of Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. I'm just curious if I should keep it at Dave's Aquarium Thoughts or just drop off to Dave and just go to just Aquarium Thoughts again. Let me just post a poll on here and go from that. Keep channel name as Dave's Aquarium Thoughts, or change to Aquarium Thoughts. I don't know. I'm thinking of changing back to Aquarium Thoughts. I'm just not sure. Let me see here. So let me post this poll up here and get people to vote on it and see how it goes from there. And because I know back when I started this channel, it was just Aquarium Thoughts, and at one point I just added the Dave's part to it. I know if you go to my website, it is just it used to be just Aquarium Thoughts, and I added the Dave to it. So let me go ahead and start that poll right there. So feel free to go ahead and chime in on there. Ignore the yes and the no. I don't know why it shows. I don't know why. Oh well, first time running a poll. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, let me go ahead and go into Dave's the Fishy news and go from there. And maybe at the end, I'll maybe hopefully try to figure out the whole bot thing again. It's a pain that I wasn't able to get that going, but it is what it is. There's always more and more playing with it next week. So let me go ahead and go into the Fishy news. Oops. Let me go ahead and go into the Fishy news and go from there. So let me go ahead and, because I do have quite a few to share with you guys today. So I figure I'll get that going. I'll try the bot one more time before I start this. But I don't think it's going to work. But I really tried to get this going, but apparently it just doesn't like me today. It liked me last night. I don't know why, but it liked me last night. And of course, I got my Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes coffee mug, which is a new one I had to get last time we went to the meet there, because my old one got thrown out because it was what's the word for it? Chipped and thrown away. But yeah, this is actually iced coffee, not hot coffee. And I think my bots are not going to work. Okay, never mind. I don't know why it's not working today, but anyways, let me go ahead and do the Fishy news. I do got a few to go over, and let's go ahead and do this. First one is from Ireland Live. Basically, what it is about, it's a discovery of exotic fish related to piranha in Irish Lake. Raises concerns, which of course, whenever you find these tropical fish hanging out in a lake that it's not supposed to be in, that's very concerning. It's probably one of those fish that they got from the fish store, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, let's buy this. It looks cute. It looks like a piranha, and they're unaware of how big it gets. If you don't know anything about pacu, they are related to piranha, and they do get very, very, very big. And oh, there's an echo. There's an echo. Oh, why is there an echo? Oh boy. How bad is the echo? Let me see. That's not echoing. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. I know why. I know why there's an echo. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second here. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Boy. I'm not having a good stream today. Sorry about that. But anyways, this article is from Ireland Live. It's about the discovery of exotic fish, which is related to piranha in Irish Lake, raises concerns. Basically what it was, it's probably a case where a person gets a fish to get the pacu from the fish store, thinking, oh, it looks cool. It looks like a piranha. And so let's get one and they're unaware of how big it gets. And not only did I mute the thing, I think I lost the video feed for it. But anyways, it is concerning. It is concerning. Basically, one thing, if you're buying fish, definitely research what you're getting first. Pacus, they look cool. They look like piranhas. They're not. They have looks like, I think that's the fish that kind of has like teeth that looks like humans. Sorry about that, Mexicali, but they do have human teeth, or look like human teeth, and they do get a giant size. And that's probably what happened. People buy them, and next you know it, it's no longer there because basically they don't want it because it gets too big. So basically, it ends up being. Let's see how big was this one? Yeah, it was 2 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but. Basically, that is concerning. That's basically what happens. So if you're buying fish, do your research. Do your research. That way, you're not having to throw them in the lakes, which is if you never do that. Always find a place to rehome it. What I did when I had to rehome fish, I typically either go online, see if there's anyone who wants it, or actually take it to the local fish club. Anyways, so definitely do your research on that first. The next article is a pretty interesting one. Which I never knew people did, but basically, this one couple, they got their son a pet octopus, and of course, weeks later, it ended up being over 50 because basically the octopus laid eggs and they had babies. So basically, another thing where they didn't do the research. I guess in the article they said that they thought it was a male, but it ended up being a female. Mexicali Fishkeeper says pacus get up to 24 inches. Yeah, they do get large. They do get large. I'm trying to think. This is probably a foot. This is probably 2 feet. This is just a rough estimate, so that's probably about the size you're looking for. It's basically the size of 2 rulers. But basically, Apparently, the son was begging the father, "Oh, buy me octopus." And then, of course, after several weeks, they were taking care of the octopus, and they ended up with octopi because basically they laid eggs. I also did hear this in another news article as well, where basically the father's like, "Oh yeah, if you plan on keeping your child's college fund, do not get an octopus." So basically, yeah, that's a lot of octopi to rehome. Although, if you ask me, I wonder what the market is for octopus. If they would actually be able to sell it. And of course, this article is from Yahoo. This is where it's basically originally from the Washington Post. So that's where this article is from. Let's see here. Okay. Now this next one. This next one's kind of terrible, kind of horrible. So keep that in mind. This next one is out of Fishkeeping. Looks like out of the UK. Fishkeeping.co.uk. Basically, on this one, there was fish that were found dead in a local Swindon shop. They suspect sabotage poisoning. So I guess what happened was someone went in there, dumped a bunch of bleach into the one of the aquariums. Basically, it was found out after one of the patrons of the shop stepped on a I think it was a pleco. I think the article says I think it was a pleco. Now the person who found the pleco isn't the suspect, basically, but they found that, and everyone in there decided to start putting the fish that were in there into a new tank to help save them, including the shop owner. But yeah, this is basically definitely a bad thing that happened in there. Definitely bleach is definitely not something you want to put in there. So basically, yeah, that's one of the articles. Next one's going to be more of a change of scenery. To kind of remove the bad taste out of the mouth of the last article, which is basically this one is from Erie County. I don't know if it's Erie County, Ohio, or Erie County, Pennsylvania. One of the Erie counties. But basically, this is going on. This is probably up Mexicali Fishkeeper's wheelhouse here. Basically, experience. They played a little pun in area in there, but Experience Children's Museum unveiled a new fish tank, and I guess they had a contest to name something. I don't know if it's an aquarium or a fish, but basically it goes on how the Experience Children's Museum, they unveiled their saltwater fish tank on Saturday. This is probably not this previous Saturday, but back in February. Excuse me. Back in February. And I guess they had a naming competition for two of the new fish, which were named Abandoned and Flossie. This is something. I'm guessing this is something similar to what Mexicali Fishkeeper's done. If you follow his channel, which I do recommend, go over there and sub to it. He basically set up a. He set up a freshwater tank. This one talks about a saltwater tank, but he set up a freshwater tank at the local. I think it's the Children's Museum over there where he lives. It's a nice. It was a nice project to follow. You definitely need to check that out. I don't know if they had any name contests there or anything, but this one over in Erie County, this one was set up by a dentist, or at least the dentist sponsored it. I don't know at what point if he set it up or just paid for it. I'm guessing the dentist just paid for it. Or if you followed Mexicali Fishkeeper, he actually got the donations and all that and set it up instead of just giving money. So if Mexicali Fishkeeper's still in the chat, how's that project going? How's the tank going there? I know you did some updates on it recently, but how's it been going? This next one is I probably should have moved this one closer to the first one, which was talking to Pacu, talking about the Pacu dumped in a lake. This one is talking about how a bucket biologist. Am I still getting an echo? Darn it. Now, let me do it this way. Give me a second here. I could actually mute this differently. I guess whenever my phone drops out, it unmutes. Whenever my phone drops out, where is it? Let me do it that way. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. I guess each time the phone drops out, it unmutes itself. I'm sorry about that, guys. Nope, I don't want notifications. So yeah, that solves the problem. I had the volume on the screen, and each time the phone dropped out, it unmuted itself. I had it muted. Damn. Everything's going wrong in the stream today. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't get my bots working. Had problems with my thing, but But yeah, definitely wasn't too bad. Guessing that's probably why I've lost a few people. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, this one is probably should have been closer to the first one. Basically, about a bucket biologist was blamed for illegal introduction of fish at a reservoir. So I guess what these people do, I guess this deals more with fishers, people who go out there and fish. I guess what they did, they probably released some like trout or salmon that they wanted to catch, so they released it into the lake to try to catch it later. I don't know what the fun is in that. Why would you go ahead and do that and introduce fish that don't belong in the lake? But basically, this kind of ties into the aquarium trade, where basically this and ties into the first one about the pacu in the lake in Ireland. Definitely goes back to that. Do not dump fish into your local waterways, especially if they're not belonging in there. I know a lot of people even say, no, if you catch fish out of there and you keep it for a while, do not reintroduce it. Even goes as far as that. So definitely, when you're buying fish, definitely research on what you're doing. And don't go blindly just introducing fish into your local waterways. Because basically, it could wreak havoc. It could wreak havoc in your local waterways. Basically, you get upset the balance. I know Florida has this problem where you have a lot of tropical fish in the waterways. You have a lot of big plecos because basically over there you're introducing fish that doesn't have any local predators, and next thing you know, the population explodes and just overtakes the waterways. Let's see here. Okay, now I'm kind of getting more into the more interesting, where it deals with studies and all that. This is probably something I would probably have smarter people cover, but I'll cover it a little bit. Just, I kind of explain it a little bit, not explain it in depth, but just what's going on. This one is basically this one is about the Mekong River. I don't know if you're familiar with the Mekong River, but it's a river in Asia. It runs through like Cambodia, Vietnam, China, this Southeast Asia, that area over there. But this news article is about how 1/5 of the Mekong River fish are facing extinction. A lot of that is dealing with development over there, farming, stuff like that, where basically it's harming the rivers. They're building dams, hydroelectric, I'm guessing, and it's just disrupting the natural habitat for them. Let's see. Only Oscar says common plecos are a problem in the rivers here in Cali. Oh, they're. Oh, I did not know that. I know. I know there's a big problem over in Florida with that. But basically, yeah, people get plecos all the time, and they get too big for the tank once again. And they just instead of like rehoming them or finding a better place for them, they just throw them in the local waterways, which is just not a smart thing to do. But this news article is about the Mekong River. Basically, I don't know what kind of fish they have in there, but they do have a problem with having threats to fish. Which there's a lot of threats to fish out there. I know down in like South America, they have problems with gold mining, where people want to take up gold mining, of course, to make money, and they basically damage the rivers and create a lot of issues with a lot of fish going extinct. I know there's Goodyads that have that problem, where a lot of their habitat's been taken up and a lot of them's been going extinct. But that's where a lot of things like the CARES program kind of helps that. You have organizations like the Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes that's helping that. I know this organization deals with more of educating people on the merits of the tropical fish industry. So instead of going into gold mining, you can have people go into the industry of collecting tropical fish and making money that way. But there's always good news out there in terms of that, which basically there's studies out there which is what this next article is. This one goes on the reproductive success improves a single generation in the wild for descendants of some hatchery Chinook salmon. Basically, what this study basically proved, or was talking about, was basically that they had some farm-raised Chinook salmon. With the farm-raised salmon, is that the reproduction of them drops down when they're in captivity. So basically, they don't reproduce as much as fish do in the wild. Looks like my phone went out again. Don't know why I'm having a problem with that today, but hopefully it stays muted. I don't know why. I think I have a bad connection on my phone today. But it is what it is. Okay, it should pop up in a second, but I do have it in there. I need to figure out a better solution for that, but that is what it is. They did it for food. Let's see, they did it for food. As far as they did it for food, and what are they talking about? The plecos, the pacu, or the study? I know with the study with the farm raising on the salmon, they're probably doing that for food. But what they found out was, of course, when they're farm raised, they don't reproduce as much. But basically, what they found out is that when they reintroduce them back into the wild, after one generation, yeah, to eat the salmon, yeah, that's what they do to farm. They farm the salmon for food. But what they found out after they released them is that the reproduction, it picks back up. So it's just a temporary thing. So it doesn't really affect them back once they're reintroduced in the wild, which is an interesting study, which can probably mean, it probably does mean it can go into tropical fish as well. But I don't think they studied that. This is just in terms of Chinook salmon, but it just shows some promise in the fact that it may be a good thing for those fish as well. Because I know with the CARES program, what they do is they do breed fish in home aquariums. A lot of that program is about reintroducing them into the wild after they're extinct in the wild. They want to reintroduce them. So if this study moves into those fish as well, it does show that it can help them as well. Maybe it's a possibility. Yeah, I think a lot of animals do prefer living free, which is probably why they have problems with reproductive success once they're in captivity. But basically, it shows some promise in the fact that we can take these fish that are going extinct, and it might be a possibility of reintroducing them to where they were, and that they will hopefully succeed again. But like I said, I'm not sure if this transcends into other fish as well. This is just a study based on Chinook salmon and their recovery efforts. I know a lot of people do farm the salmon for, of course, food, like Only Oscars is saying. I might send this over to the secret to Fish Story, the secret history living in your aquariums. He'll probably be able to go over this a lot more than what I can, but it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty neat thing, and I really hope that it can basically transcend to other species as well, not just salmon. But I'm assuming, like I said, I'm assuming that if it's doing good in salmon, it's probably going to transcend to other fish as well. But then a lot of fish, trying to breed them in captivity can be a challenge. I know a lot of people have a lot of fish are easy and a lot of fish are hard. It's just a matter of what kind of fish you're dealing with. And hello, Army Aquatics, how's it going? Welcome to Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. How's it going? Alrighty. Only Oscar says it bothers me that Oscars are now food for humans. Really? I never heard of that one. I never heard of. I never heard that Oscars were being used for humans, for food. Anyways, I know people eat tilapia. People eat salmon. Been busy with life. Yeah, but yeah, I never heard of the Oscars being used for food. But I know a lot of people keep them as fish in the aquariums. But yeah. And this article it talks about a man being arrested. This guy was accused of jumping into a fish tank at a Bass Pro Shop store. Fishy on tank sticks, line fish are great fried. Personally, I'm not big into eating fish. I know I keep fish. I'm not big into eating. I'm not eating fish. Although this goes back into a bad experience with a bad experience in the fourth grade with cafeteria fish, but that's a whole nother story. Let's see. Army Aquatic says we had a man hijack a harpoon from Bass Pro Shops in Florida. Only Oscar says Dr. Anthony from Amazon Research Center informed me of that months ago. Yeah. Yeah, I think when Corey went down to South America, I think they were eating some fish down there. I don't know. I don't remember which fish that was. It might have been an Oscar, or a tarpon. A tarpon. Oh, it's a fish. Okay. I had harpoon on my mind, but they hijacked a fish. I heard about that one too. This man in Bass Pro. Basically, this came out of Alabama. Basically, he stripped down naked, jumped into one of the fish tanks there. Basically, the police did order him out, and then he jumped back in. So I have a feeling. I wonder what kind of things he was on. I guess it's just something about these stores. I guess make people want to do crazy things. Corey Discus. Okay, that's what it was. Dr. Anthony will probably be upset about that one. I know Dr. Anthony. He does like his discus. Uh, he wanted to be a fish. Yeah. It's a massive game fish. Yeah. I guess instead of going fishing, trying to get that game fish, he decided to take the easy route and just go down to his local Bass Pro Shop and jump in. I've been to one of those Bass Pros. I think it's the one in Vegas. I think it's the one in Vegas I went to. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat on the tanks and stuff that they have fixed up. It's pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to go check out the local one near me one of these days. We just have a new we just had a new one open up near where I'm at. Army Aquatic says I catch sharks. I'm assuming you mean the actual sharks, not just the roseline sharks. But let's see. This next article is about hippopotamus. Basically, gets a spa session from his tropical fish mates. I've heard about this one before. It's down in a zoo. This one is the San Antonio Zoo in Texas. They have a hippo tank there. Dr. Anthony said he has not eaten Oscars. I was relieved. Army Aquatics went down to the one in Fort Myers talking about the Bass Pro, but this news article is just a short little blurb about the Nile hippopotamus being cleaned by African cichlid fish. I believe these ones are Mabunas, if I'm not mistaken. These ones are Mabunas. You probably, if I zoom in, you could probably see some of them. Let's see. I think that one might be a red top hungoi. But it's kind of hard to see. The picture's kind of blurry, but basically they have a hippopotamus tank, and they have mabunas mixed in with them. And basically in the mabuna, they clean off the algae or whatnot, and dead skin off the hippopotamus. It's a neat little setup. Fishie Untitled says that the Memphis Zoo has cichlids with the hippos and tilapia. Oh, so does Wish Gardens. I guess they found the way to have the symbiotic relationship there, where you have the fish and you have the fish and the hippo kind of co-relating there. But yeah, that is just a pretty neat story I wanted to share. And kind of related here. This next article is it's about this one's about a study. This one deals with cichlids. Particularly, this one deals with the Lank Tanganyika cichlids. Basically, what they found out that curiosity, it promoted biodiversity. So basically, what they found out was that different fish there were more curious than others, and that the more curious ones were more apt to adapt to different things, and go in different areas of the lake, and also evolve into new species, which increased the biodiversity, which was pretty neat. They found out that the more wider bodies, like the frontosas and this Sipho tilapia gibberosa, basically were more curious than, say, something like the more narrow bodies like the Synechromis, and I'm probably assuming the multifasciitis as well. Basically, they found out that the trait influences the cichlids' ability to adapt to new habitats, which is pretty interesting, which is why a lot of those lakes have more biodiversity than a lot of other lakes. Fishie Untitled says they had like 8 years. They had that like 8 years ago. I'm surprised when I got up to Wisconsin, the setups are not the same. Like the so-called professionals don't know about symbiotic relationships. Yeah, some places are better than others. Some go more in depth into how these animals coexist. Hey, Fishkeeping Jamaica, how's it going down there? But basically, going back to this article about the biodiversity and the curiosity, but basically they found out that the more curious the fish is, the more apt they are to adapt. But it also means that they also expose themselves to greater risk of being discovered and, of course, preyed upon and eaten. So I guess you have the pluses and the minuses. Yeah, you could be more apt to adapt, but on the other hand, you could be also more apt to be found out. Fishkeeping Jamaica says a bit warm here in Jamaica. Yeah, it's getting it's getting more warm up here as well. I forgot I was running that poll. Let's see. Right now I have 38% saying yes, 12% saying no, and 50% saying keep it as Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. Hey, good morning, Empire of Dirt Aquatics. How's it going? Where are you located? I am located in Southern California. That's where I'm located. Yeah, I think perhaps I'll maybe keep Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. Kind of makes it more I guess personable, I guess. But yeah, okay. I guess I'll keep the name. Now for the store and all that, I'm probably going to keep the aquariumthoughts.com name, primarily because that's the domain I have, the aquariumthoughts.com. And Dave's Aquarium Thoughts, I think it's just too long to fit on a URL, and plus you can't put apostrophes. This, of course, is a new shirt I did put up there, which is I'd rather vote for fish. Anyways, it looks like looks like everyone is guess everyone is agreeing with me keeping the name of Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. But it kind of I typically get more what's the word for it? What's the word for it? I get more repetitive when I say, "Well, welcome to Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. This is Dave," but it is what it is. Uh, Anyways, but basically this study was about the cichlid fish's curiosity, which also promotes biodiversity, which is pretty interesting. And I think a lot of people will probably already kind of figure that out. But this was reported by researchers from University of Basel in the Journal of Science. Anyways, it looks like I have a few more articles left. And after these articles, I'm probably going to stay on and chit chat and probably try to get my bots to work. I had these two bots that I was hoping to have for the stream, but apparently something happened and it didn't work. Hey George, how's it going? How's it going? This next article, this is pretty interesting. Basically, this one is talking about this one in world's first, scientists share what was almost certainly a conversation with a humpback whale. I recently went whale watching. If you watched my short, I went whale watching. I'll probably have a video on that. Aquapolis is back and busy. But basically, this group of scientists basically they supposedly had a conversation with a humpback whale, which is oops, I don't want to share that. Basically, this came out of Good News Network. Basically, what these marine biologists did, they kind of cheated. They didn't really have. I don't think they. I wouldn't qualify this as a conversation. Basically, what they did was they recorded a conversation amongst some whales, which are some humpbacks, and basically they recorded it one day, and then they came back the next day. They went back the next day and they played part of the recording, and they kind of had a back and forth with another one of those humpback whales in the water. So basically, they supposedly had some kind of conversation with it. I don't know how they would go about figuring out what the whale was saying or anything or whatnot, but they found out that when they played a recording, the humpback whale was circling the boat until they I don't know if it eventually went on its way or they just stopped the recording, but that's basically what it was. Basically, they took the record. Yeah, there it is, right there. The recording was made by whales of the same group the day before, but the team didn't know if the calls recorded were made by the same whale or part of an exchange between two or more whales. But basically, they said to find out, the researchers conducted the trial on 2 days, with the first to find out if the whoop calls they recorded would be socially acceptable. And apparently, they found out that it was, which is pretty interesting. Which is pretty interesting, nonetheless. But I don't know exactly. I don't think the scientists actually knew what they were saying or anything like that. But apparently, they kind of had that, I guess, back and forth that second day as well, which kind of gets into the next article here. Well, this one, I think a lot of people, a lot of fish keepers probably already knew. I really don't think they had to do a study on it, in my opinion. Anyone who keeps fish can kind of figure out that these fish do have some kind of sentient thoughts. But basically, this is from NBC News under the Science News. Basically, scientists push new paradigm of animals' consciousness, saying even insects may be sentient. Basically, apparently, they found out that more animals than previously thought likely have consciousness. Top scientists say in a new declaration, including fish, lobsters, and octopus, which I really don't think this is anything new. Although this was published back in April 19th of 2024, which is pretty recent. Basically, they go on how basically bees play by rolling in wooden balls. I don't know what kind of bees. There's plenty of other different kinds of bees. But they also talk about how the cleaner wrasse fish appears to recognize its own image, and how octopuses seem to react to anesthetic drugs and avoid settings where they likely experience past pain. Which I don't think a lot of this is new stuff. I think a lot of this is old stuff. uh, I mean, yeah. I think what this study is saying that they're finding more and more animals out there with that they think that they have sentient thoughts, which I think is true of a lot of animals out there. I think it's probably dumb to assume that only humans have sentient thoughts. If anyone actually look at fish and take care of fish, they'll realize, okay, these fish can think, especially if you're like coming to a tank and you normally feed them. All the fish will come up expecting food, so they know you. They know exactly what you look like. They know what happens when you approach their tank. Most likely, a lot of times they get food, so they're expecting the food. So that's nothing new. Aquaballs, yeah, see exactly. Brother, last night when I came back to my place, my fish were all in front of the tanks and happy to see me. So yeah, see, you really don't need a study to actually prove that. A lot of fish keepers already knew that. And it's just not the cleaner wrasse fish. A lot of fish out there, even when I had like cardinal tetras, when I had SBI reservoirs, they did all the same things. They see you coming into the tank, they're expecting food, and yeah, that shows right there that there's some kind of that's some kind of thought in their heads. Anthony told me my butterfly fish was not eating when I fed it last night. It was all over my tank, happy and dancing. Yeah, so see, it's even recognizing George. Yeah, it's amazing what people assume out there and how it actually is. Um, yeah. Hey George, what kind of butterfly fish are you talking about? There's lots of just out of curiosity because there's a lot of different butterfly fish. I have African butterfly fish. There's also the butterfly cichlid and also the butterfly saltwater fish, which is what I'm assuming that you're talking about. But that's just an assumption. I don't want to assume what kind of butterfly fish. So, anyways, but yeah, it's pretty interesting out there. Basically, they did the whole study about this, which is something a lot of fish keepers could have just came out and just pretty much told you exactly what was going on. But I basically, it's I guess it's good to have that peer review. And of course, the declaration says that there's strong scientific support that birds and mammals have conscious experience and realistic possibility of consciousness for all vertebrates, including reptiles, amphibians, and fish, and may also extend to other fish as well. And George was talking about the copper band butterfly fish, but yeah. So that's that study, which is pretty interesting. I might have to send these over to Alex and see what his thoughts on it. He'll probably way go into this a lot more than I can, but I really don't think it's anything new. Let's see here. Yeah. And of course, you have these studies that say, then you have this one right here, which basically, could a shark have impregnated a stingray at the North Carolina Aquarium? What one expert says. I guess down in North Carolina, there's an aquarium where they have a stingray, and one of the stingrays down there basically became pregnant and laid eggs, and or not laid, I don't know, got pregnant, was giving birth or something, and they don't know why and how. And I guess some people are saying that, oh, there's a shark in the tank, so did that shark get this stingray pregnant? Like, but I know there's a lot of animals out there, I think fish included, that can find themselves getting able to reproduce just on their own. I think a lot of that is just the evolutionary trait that they probably received, where basically, when if they're the only one, they find a way to actually reproduce, to keep their line going, so to say. It's just like that one quote in Jurassic Park where Dr. Malcolm basically comes out with a quote like, yeah, life just finds a way. It's like that says in North Carolina, anything is possible. Yeah. Homer the clown trigger says, cat shark can reproduce without a partner. Yeah, yeah. But basically, yeah. a lot of animals could find a way. I don't think it's just not in fish, but and then you have some other fish. I know with I think with guppies, once they mate, they get to hold some of the sperm behind and reproduce at a later point in time. I know a lot of reptiles do that as well, where they can mate once and they hold some of the sperm for a later point in time. I used to have a what was it? I think it's a retigama, which was a lizard, and yeah, and that's one of the things that they can do that. Yeah, life finds a way. Exactly, George. Life always finds a way. It's always pretty interesting. And this one goes back in the day, back to Winston Churchill. This is from the Telegraph. This is just a little history kind of tidbit. But basically how Churchill joked that his tropical fish were breeding so fast he'd have to move out onto the lawn. So I guess what he used to keep, I think the article said he kept, I think he used to keep like platies or something, or swordtails, and basically, well, some kind of live bear, and basically Winston Churchill just joked kind of how fast they were breeding, which is I thought this was pretty interesting, interesting tidbit back in history. See, Fishkeeping Jamaica says live bears can hold mint for up to 7 months, deciding when to get pregnant. George says my ball pythons do that, retain sperm for months, maybe years sometimes. Yeah, and what George was also told the female from the male that she bred, he could put multiple males in with her, and she'll decide which one she wants. Good morning, my fish tanks and aquatics. How's it going? Or my fish tank aquatics. How's it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. But basically, that was the fishy news. That was the. I think I had quite a few articles today. It took me over an hour. It took me about an hour to go over all those, but I think right now I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to get that thing to work, since I still have you guys on here, and see if I can get this thing to work. I don't know why it's not working, but let me figure this out. But I originally had plans to have a couple bots in my stream, but apparently it didn't quite work out. Apparently the applications I have running on it isn't working. I don't know why. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'll probably have to go through all this again and try to get that going. But why isn't this working? Yeah, I think it probably has to do with a lot of the fact that the computer updated and probably threw something out of whack. I don't know what it threw out of whack, but it threw something out of whack. So let me try to get this figured out. I really wanted this. I really wanted this in my streams, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. Bots, Skynet, pretty much out there. Yes, it's botnet. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to this thing. I had it working all last night. But apparently it decided not to work today when I wanted it to work. I should have tested out before I started the stream, but apparently I thought it was going to work, and it didn't quite work out that well. It's fun trying to figure out how these things work and so forth like that. Hey, now that I'm back, I could go back to fish clubs again. Yeah. You missed it last week, George, where they had the not last week, last month, where they had the swap meet, which was pretty fun. I know they have one next week. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to attend. I really wish I could attend, but unfortunately, I won't be able to attend because I have things to do. Unfortunately, back up. That's what I probably should have done. Darn it, crap, muffins. Let me try this again. Let me try to do it this way. Speaker bot. Let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see here. I really wish I had got this to work. I mean, I could get the thing up and running, but I have all the settings, and yeah, that's technology for you. Works fine until you need to show someone exactly. Which I really need this for my one of my future streams, but George has to do water changes. Yeah, fun water changes. I need to do some of those today myself. Yeah. Let me see. Copy that. Go there. Back up. S data. Yeah. I could probably get it up and running, but the problem is unfortunately, if I don't have the right settings, I can't do anything because yeah. Yeah, I love technology. Sometimes I'm pretty great at it, but I'm pretty good at it. But I spent all this time to work on it, and right when I wanted to work, it didn't work. So yeah, we have that. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this going. Yeah, because it's a pretty neat setup. I think it's going to add a lot to the channel, but if you can't get to work, then you can't get to work. Oh, I think I have this going into the wrong folder, but it is what it is. Gosh darn it, the crap. Yeah, I had it working, and then I did run into this problem a couple of times where it wasn't working, and I figured out how to get it to work, but now it's just not working when I want it to work. If I do the fix, it still doesn't work. Let's see here. Let's see if I get it to work this way. Cancel. Oh, I know why. Okay. I know why. Well, not that part, but yeah, but it is what it is. I'm really determined on getting this to work. So let me see if I get it to work this way. Let me see if I get this part to work. Which this is probably let's see if I get this to work. I don't know why it wasn't working yesterday, or it was working yesterday, it wasn't working today, and it's still not working today. Why isn't this working? Fudge muffins. There's something I did that made it upset, apparently. Could I get it loaded? I think I can get it loaded, but unfortunately, it doesn't work with the settings. So I think it has to do with something with the settings. I think that's what it is. For some reason, it doesn't like some of the storage on the settings. So I got up and running. So that works fine. But if I go into data and let's see if it works now. I think it's something with the data where it's kind of corrupts. I think something's corrupted in one of the files, or it's not working right. So let me see if this works now. Yeah, yeah. I think I found out that I think I figured out where the problem is. It's in one of these setting files, which I don't know which setting files it is. So I'm gonna have to try to do this way. Let me see if I can get this one to work. I should probably share the screen so you can see what I'm doing, but okay, it's loading. Okay, let me see if I could just maybe yes. So I need actions. Don't need auth. Chat settings, don't need chat settings, I don't think. Commands, first words, globals. Let me see if I can get this to work. So there's something in here that's not quite working right. I don't know what it is. Let me see if I just replace those files, and let's see if I get it to work this way. Well, let me just replace a few of the settings, but I really want this to work. Let me see here. So there's something in my settings that's just not working, and I don't know which one it is. Oh, okay, now it's loading. Oh, okay, cool. Here we go. So that works. Let me see if this works. That's technology for you. Let's see if this works now. Let's see if this works. Okay, so let's see if I get a response here. Apparently not. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely technology for you. It's enabled. That's enabled. Alrighty. Yeah, I thought I had this working. But apparently I don't. Let me see. Let me change some settings in here. Let me see if I get this to work. Maybe it's my settings in my chat. Maybe no analytics, stream health. I'm sorry if you guys feel this boring. Yeah. I had it set up so it was like a chat bot, which I was trying to have it so it like could answer questions in the chat. But apparently it's not working. But apparently I'll get it to work one of these days. But apparently not today. This is why I should have tested it out beforehand, and I should have got it to work first before I started the stream. But it is what it is. So definitely need to make sure to maybe it's because it's not a subscriber. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me see. How do I change that? How do I change that? Is it in here? How do I change that? Control room, customize. No, I'm in the wrong room. Let's see here. Here we go. This is what I want. This is where I want it. Let me see. Customization. Anyone? Let me see if that fixes it. Let me see if that makes it. Let me see if that changes it. Alrighty. Maybe this is a problem. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I don't know. I don't think this is the problem, but let me see if that gets it going. Yeah, it's probably a setting there. Maybe again. Yeah, still. I had this working last night, but now it's not working at all. If you're just joining me, I kind of went over the fishy news. Now I'm just playing around with a bot. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, wait a second. Let me see here. Platforms. Let me see if these things are signed in. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, that's the problem. They're not signed in. That's why it's not working. It's not signed in. Gosh darn it, the crap. Let me see here. Let me restart this again. So yeah, I guess I have to double check and see if make sure everything's connected properly. And apparently it wasn't that time. So there was a issue with that. I think I knew what the problem was, but yeah. Now it's not signing in, so let me change that and let me see if I can get these signed in. Yeah, it is what it is. I really need to, let's see here. I really need to, yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to troubleshoot this thing and get it going. Let me see if I can get this going again. Platforms, YouTube, accounts. Alrighty, let's see if I, now, okay, there, here we go, here we go. I think I'm making progress again. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's logged in there. Now let me get this one logged in over here. And I think this is gonna work now. I think this is gonna work now. How about that? Yeah, here we go. Alrighty. This should work now. This should work now, guys. Any bets on if this is gonna work or not? What are the bets? What are the chances right now? How much wood could not good. How much wood could a wood oops. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Here, let's leave it at that. Let's see if it works now. Let's see if it works now. It should work. Okay. There we go. Apparently I do have to fix something here. But there you go. Woodchuck would probably be too busy swimming in an aquarium to check any wood. Let's stick to fish-related questions, shall we? There we go. There we go. There we go. How about that? That was the first spot I wanted to work on. That is definitely the first one I wanted to work on, and apparently it works now. I wish it worked earlier in the stream, but but yeah, basically, if you send a message over to a pistol bot, it'll answer questions. So that's the first bot I had. The other one was just one like Depths Unknown has, where it just speaks. This one answers question like, what is a pistogramma? It'll ask. Oh no, that's not wanted. Pistogramma. It'll answer questions like, what is an epistogramma? This is the fun bots I was playing with all week long, and of course, right when I wanted it to work, it didn't work. But at least I know how to get it back working. So if you ask it a question, it'll answer back. I don't know why it's cutting off the A. So for some reason, it's just saying Pistobot now on my side. I don't know if it's saying it's saying a Pistobot on the other side too, but. Epistogramma is a genus of freshwater fish in the cichlid family. They are known for their beautiful colors and interesting behavior. Dave has good taste in fish. It pulls AI answers. It's attached to ChatGPT, so it is AI, artificial intelligence. So if you ask it a question, it will pull from that. So basically, you can ask it anything. So basically, I don't know how accurate some of the answers may be, but so far, it's been pretty good at it's been pretty good at answering me back with pretty good information. So if I ask what's a good tank size for a pistogramma, they'll come up with a pretty good. So yes, the Skynet exactly. A 20-gallon tank is a good size for a couple of pistogrammas. Make sure to provide plenty of hiding spots and plants for their comfort. Which I found the answer to be pretty on point so far, anyways. What is a good size? What is a good size tank for a betta? I found that it's pretty accurate information so far, anyways. A 5-gallon tank is a great size for a betta. It provides enough space for them to swim and explore happily. So I'm pretty impressed with it, pretty much. No, you guys could use it too. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. You could so if you send anything to Pistobot, like at Pistobot, it'll answer your questions. No way, Jose. A 1-gallon tank is too. They need at least 2.5 gallons to thrive. Don't cramp their style. So I find this pretty accurate information. Now, can you actually keep a betta in a 1-gallon? Yes. No. I don't know. So yeah, feel free to use that command. Add a Pistobot and ask it a question. I just got to make sure next week, or not next week. I won't be streaming next week. Maybe later in the day, maybe on next Sunday, maybe. But it is for everyone to use. I kind of wish I could get the. Let me see if I get the other bot to work now too. So I got this to work. Let me see if I get the other one to work now. So not just for me, but anyone on the channel can, like I said, put at Pistobot and ask it anything or talk to it. It'll talk back. Let me see if I can get this one working now. So feel free to test it out. Okay, let me see if I can get this one. Let me see if I can get this one working now. I can get it to work. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this one to work. Okay, I got it up. Now I just need to get the correct settings in there. Let me see, downloads, backup. Let me see, auth. I probably need that one. Oh. Let me see here. So apparently something in the setting files keeps on getting corrupted. So I don't know what it is and how to keep it from doing that, but hopefully, well, at least I kind of have an idea of how to get it back up and running. Let me see if I can get this other one to work. This is nothing new. If you guys watch Depths Unknown, he has a similar one on this next one. To get the chickpea, just kidding. I'm an aquarium assistant, not a comedian. Hope that joke wasn't too foul for you. Let's see here. Let's see if I get. Let me see if I can get this up and running. Nope. Oops. Let's see. Let's see if it understands typos. Yeah. So it's a pretty neat bot. It's a pretty neat bot. Oh yeah. Now I'm just trying to get this one to work. There's something in this one that's just not. It just doesn't like. I don't know what it is, but let me see if I get this. Let me see. But at least I know how to get it up and running next time. I just need to figure it out how to make sure it's always running properly. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this other one to work. Let's see. I guess something in the setting keeps on getting corrupted. I don't know what it is with this application, but I think I want that one. Hey, good morning. Oh, that's my son. Yeah. Let's see if I get. Let me see if I can get this other one working. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this other one working. I don't know if I can or not, but I think I can. I think I can. This is a matter of just getting the information settings set up. But okay, processing custom commands, generic speaker, processing event log. And let me see here, custom commands, settings. I need settings. Counts. Oops, general speaking. Let's see here. Okay, so that's kind of working, but it's not working. It's not signed in. Let me see. Let me see what I need to get this working. Okay, let me see. Let me see how to get to settings. Yeah, this one right here. It's nothing new. Let me see. I don't need settings. I think I need settings and maybe user data and this one. I don't know what's corrupted, but something got corrupted in these files, and I don't know what it is. But I don't think I'm going to spend time on getting this one set up if I can't get it to work here. But there we go. Let me see if this works now. But I know how to get it set up, but it takes some time, and I'll have to test it out again. Yeah, it's something in the settings that gets corrupted, but we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. So, but so anyways, I'll probably have another stream sometime this week, and hopefully I get up and working anyways. But it's boy, boy. But yeah, I spent all this time in getting these applications to work. At least this one is working. At least I got this one to work. This is also supposed to do other things as well, which I haven't seen. It's supposed to do other things in the chat as well. I haven't yet to see it do it yet, but it'll probably pop up eventually. Just the settings on it is something I need to work on. Aquarium Thoughts is where fish shared their deepest contemplations, like why does the human keep tapping on the glass so much? Which I found out. I was looking into that, and that's not something good to do because, of course, when you're tapping on the glass, when you're tapping, it's creating a lot of sound in the aquarium, and the fish do not like that. So do not tap on the glass, please. Which is why a reason you see places do that. They say do not do that, which is a good reason because it creates loud noises, and it's not good to do. Let me see here. Let me get this other set. Let me get this other one set up, and I can do that real fast. I think. Just a matter of just yeah. Let me get the other thing to work real fast. I know I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. Just takes me a quick second here. It's just a matter of just getting the settings correctly set. But yeah. Let's see here. I don't know why I need to figure out why these settings are getting corrupted. I wish it wasn't getting corrupted, but for some reason it is getting corrupted. Okay, I need to input the key there. Let me see here. Character usage, manage subscription. No, it's not what I wanted. I need to get the API key. Why can't a guppy and platy bleed? Because they are different species with different genetic makeup, just like a cat and a dog can't breed. Guppies and platies are not compatible for breeding. Is that accurate, Select Pet? Is that accurate? Let's see here. Well, see, I think this is the first inaccurate thing. I think with guppies and Endler you can breed. So I think they're incorrect on this one. So, oops. Stupid chatbot. Why are Dave's settings corrupted? Yeah, I want to know that too. And I don't know. I want to know why. I want to know why it's not answering your question there, Select Pet. I guess some. That's one thing I did find out. Yeah, it's a generic answer exactly. The one thing you could ask about water parameters. It's probably good for. That's not what I want. I need to find my API key in here. Where's my API key? I want my API key. Where's my API key? No, don't need. I need my API key. That's what I need. Voices. Yeah. Here's what I need. Okay. Let's see. Guppies and platies can't breed because of gonopodium shape, which is due to this genus and genetic differences. Yeah. That sounds about right. I don't know much about the breeding aspect on that, but let's see here. Voice aliases. Oops, that's not one. Okay, let's see. Where? There we go. There we go. Okay, I think I get this. I think I can get this to work now. All right, that works. Okay, let's see here. Let's keep that down to 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. I need to get that. I need to get this started. Alrighty, let's see if this works now. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to test this out. So bear with me. Let's see. I want this. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing I was playing out with. So I don't know if this is going to work or not, but apparently not. Alrighty. Why isn't this working now? Let's see here. Commands. Action queue. History. Huh. Interesting. Apparently these other things were working, but apparently it's not working. Interesting. Okay. I had these other things that are supposed to pop up, but apparently they're not working. So I'm definitely have to get this. I'm gonna definitely have to get this figured out. Channel add TTS. Hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why this is not working, but it is what it is. Oh, it does work. Did you hear that on your side, Slick Pet? Okay, it kind of works. What the? Alrighty. Well, at least I know it works. Doesn't it's not working as intended though. Let's see here. I need to fix this. Did you hear it on your side, Slick Pet? Did it come out? Did it come out? I didn't. Try again. Okay. Give me a second here. Speech engines, voice aliases. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I get it. Okay, there we go. I heard it on my side. Yeah, right now it's kind of doing it's doing oops, that's not wanted. Delete that one. Right now it's just doing kind of what's the word? It's just doing what's the word? It's just doing random voices, which I don't want. Which is not what I want. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see if that's the problem. Oh, so that works. The random text messages work. Let's see. Streamer bot. Okay, let's see here. Let me try this again. I'm hearing it on my side, but it's not coming through my speakers for some reason. Okay, why is it? Okay, it's not working. Okay, I get it. Is it noise canceling itself out? No, I figured it out. I figured out what it was. It's where I have the okay, it's where I have the output going to, I think. Let's see here. Let me go into there. Now this should work. Save settings. Um, okay, this should work now. No. Oh, I hear it in my earbud. I hear it in. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's why. That's why. Turn it. Let's see. No. Okay. I see where it's going. I see where it's going. I see where it's going. Why isn't it? If I were to take out my earbud, it would speak. So if I disconnect my head earbud, it will work. I had this set up properly, and it was working. And the output device is not pop. Let's see here. Okay. If I were to take out if I would disconnect my Bluetooth, it will work. Let me see here. But then again, I don't know if it's going to pop up on my. If I don't know if you're going to have an echo. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me disconnect this. Let me disconnect this. If I were to disconnect this, it's going to work. I think. Let me go back to here. Go back to here. Speakers. So now it should work.
Dave's Aquarium thought said, yes, it works.
Not how I wanted it to work, though. Not how I wanted it to work, though. Questions. Why? Yeah, you could probably hear it. You probably heard it, but it wasn't working how I wanted it to work. I heard that. You probably didn't hear that though. Let me see here. Let me see here. Bluetooth. Can connect. Okay, never mind. It's funny. You get things working one day, and you want it to work when you want it to work, and it doesn't work. Ay. I could. Ay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, heard it. Not the last one. Yeah, I mean, I had it to work where it was working properly. I don't know. Maybe let me try to replicate the. Let me try to replicate what I was working on. Yeah, I had it working, and now it's not working. It's one of those fun things where it wants to work only when it. Let me see here. Let me disconnect that and reconnect. Because it was working fine, and I could see this output on my. Because I'm running Linux, so it doesn't make it simple. It doesn't make it things easy. Streamer bots. That's no. Let me see. Is that no? Let me see. Where is the settings? Let me try restart. No. Let me save settings here. Let me save settings. Let me exit this and hope I could restart it again. Let's see here. Let me see if I could restart this application. Maybe it's not seeing the right output for some reason, and I don't know why. Random voice. No, that's not what I want. I want settings. Okay, I'm in the right settings. Voice aliases. Yeah, it's not coming up. Why? It's funny. I had this set up properly yesterday. For some reason, it doesn't want to work right now. So I don't know. Maybe it's maybe I'm in the wrong settings. Maybe voice control, speaker bots, pass through, triggers, first message, ChatGPT. Yeah, it's not showing up properly, and for some reason or another. And we see is in devices maybe, USB settings, network, audio output maybe. Oh, is that it? Devices. Okay. Am I onto something now? Let's see here. Let's see if this works now. I think I figured it out. Maybe, hopefully. Now I don't hear anything. Let's see here. Devices, output. Yeah, Pistobot is definitely an overachiever. I need to change that a little bit. Now it doesn't want to say anything. Oh boy. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Wrong settings. It's always nice to have the right settings, you know. Yeah, I just don't get these settings sometimes. It probably would have been easier if I just run this out of just Windows all together, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Devices, audio, output. I don't know. Let's see here. Now I'm not getting any sound whatsoever out of this thing. Why? Why are you being difficult? Why are you being difficult? Yep, it's being difficult. Yeah, it's giving me now. She's giving me the silent treatment. I don't know what's up with this bot right now. Counts, not speech engines. That's connected. And nope. Speaking options, replacement. Oh darn it! I need to get that changed. I can need to get that fixed again too. Oh boy. Exit out of there. Let me see. Audio. Ah boy. Recording machine. Yeah, maybe I'll just have to do this next time out of some yeah, I really need to get this fixed. Sound settings. Maybe I'll look in this. Maybe it's the sound settings I have. Maybe it's the sound settings. Oh yeah. Blah 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 blah. Input. I don't need input. I need output. Speakers. Huh. Yeah. I'll probably fight with this throughout the week. I'll probably get this fighted throughout the week, and I'd probably get to work. uh, hmm. Did you hear the Windows noise or no? Did you hear the Windows noise or did it not go through? Yeah, because my headset when I worked on this previously, the headsets came up as an output on the bot, and for some reason it's not coming up right now. So, yeah, if I restart, maybe if I restart the computer and get it going again, maybe that would fix it. Let's see, speaker bot. Open that up again. Apparently, it's not open. Server started. Processing text to speech. Okay. So it's huh. So maybe it has to do with that. Maybe audio. Let me see settings. Machine settings. Audio. Enable. That's enabled. That's enabled. Network. That's enabled. Serial ports. USB. System. Processor. Display. Storage. Audio. Yeah. No devices available. Yeah, it's kind of finicky on here. Yeah. I think it has to do with I don't think any of the sounds. I think the only I don't think any of the sounds is going through the Windows because right now I have it in a virtual machine and I don't think it's going through that. I think that's the problem. I think that's the issue. I think that might be the issue. Uh, Voice aliases. Uh, it goes to the speakers okay. Well, at least I'm getting sound again on that. No, I didn't hear. Yay! Now that's not even working. Yay! All right, let me try this. Let me try this. I'm gonna try rebooting the virtual machine and see if that fixes the issue, and hope that the bots load back up in the meantime. But well, let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if I reboot everything. See if that kind of changes things around. I'm hoping it does, but who knows? Yeah. Yeah, Slick Pet. I wish I could get the bot to go over there and do that for you, but apparently I can't. I don't think the bots have advanced that far enough to where it could do that yet. Let me see if let me check the settings before I start the machine. Maybe that'll get it to work. Pulse audio, audio controller. I'm gonna have to maybe use a different audio source. Maybe. Well, have fun out there doing your yard work, Slick Pet. There we go. Let's check this out. Let me see if I get it to work this way. Hey, Empire of Dirt. Oh, you're still here? Yeah. Right now I'm just troubleshooting the bots and see if I get them to work. I think what happens when I reboot the machine, the virtual machine, I think it does something to the settings in the bots, where it just creates havoc in it. It kind of just throws it through a loop, and that's what I'm trying to get to work right now. For some reason, it doesn't like things. It doesn't like. I guess it doesn't like being rebooted. So I guess before I have to start the stream, I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I'll have to beat it with a hammer to get it to work. At least it seems like it's working now. Well, in terms of loading, anyways, it's gonna load. I think this time. Of course, it loads. Let me make sure I'm signed in here. Count. Sign in. Sign in. All right, those are signed in. Now let me get the speaker bot signed in. Okay, that works. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if the settings are still set up properly. Voice aliases. Zoe. Still just shows that. Hey, yeah, Daniken had his member streams. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of playing around with my bots, getting it. Try to see if I can get it to work again. I had it working. Now it's not working. At least one bot I do have working is my ChatGPT, which you could if you send a command to a Pistobot here, it'll answer questions. Let me see here. Let me see if this is working since the reboot. Apparently it does work. So it's at least in the chat room. Let's see if it actually answers questions right now. I don't know. I think when I rebooted the thing, I don't think it's going to work. But oh no, it does work. Okay. So that bot works. That bot works. See, if you send a question to a Pistobot, it will answer it. ChatGPT. So I have that working. I did have a speaker bot I had it working yet last night, which is similar to what Depths Unknown has. So that was working last night, but apparently it didn't. Apparently it doesn't want to work today. But apparently I can't get the voice thing to work. So it looks like people think I should keep Dave's Aquarium Thoughts and not change it back to Aquarium Thoughts. So I think I'll leave it at Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. But like I mentioned, I will be keeping the website as Aquarium Thoughts because I'm not going to go through the hassle and changing that all over again. Excuse me. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. That's why that didn't work. Duh. Let's try this again. I'm still trying to get this thing to work, but it's not working. So far, I've only got it to work through my headset, but not where I want it to work. Now it's not working at all. Now it's not saying anything. Now it's not even saying anything in my headset. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Why isn't this working? That's enabled. That's enabled. Why aren't you working? Oh well, I'll get it working eventually. Oh boy. Speaking options, don't need that. Oh boy. Placement, voice aliases. Why are you not working? Why? Okay, now I heard it through my headset. But it's not coming through my speakers. Yeah, it's not working yet. Not the way I want it to work. I hear it on my headset, but not on the stream. Oh boy. Yeah. Maybe if I set, let me see. That's disconnected. Exactly what I want. Now let me put it. Now let me see if it comes up with an option here. Nope. Why isn't this not working like I want it to work? Can you tell me why do you not want to work? I had it working perfectly last night too. It was amazing. It worked. It worked good. For some reason, it doesn't want to work right now. Why? Huh. There's always a learning curve. There's always a learning curve. Yeah. Well, what it was Empire of Dirt, Jeff. I had it working. I had it working perfectly last night. I did a bunch of test streams. It was all working, all working. Coming today, first thing I forgot to start it before I started the stream. B, when I started it while I was on the stream, the application crashed. And then I just can't get it to work how it was working last night. Because I had it working where I could only hear it through my headset because I don't want to. Because if I wanted to, if I were to take this off, and it'll come through my speakers and my microphone will pick it up. So I don't know how clear it comes up on the stream though. That's the problem. Where if I had it with a headset, it would work perfectly and it'll come See, if I do it this way, it'll come through my speaker fine.
Dave's aquarium thoughts said, this one only test.
See, that works. I got it to work. I got it to work where it comes through. But A, I don't know how clear it comes on the microphone. No, it works. It works. It's just see, I have a different I'm using Linux, and the SpeakerPod program, what it is, it has to run on Windows. So that's the problem. No, actually, you know what? Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second here. I might be able to get this to work. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea, and this will work. This will work. This will work. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Because I could run this bot a different way. I just got to remember where I downloaded this at. Where did I download this to? I downloaded here. Because I could get this actually. I could get SpeakerBot to work on my laptop on my Linux. I just can't get StreamerBot to run. I just need to figure out where I downloaded this thing at. Let me open this up because I get it. Yeah, this is gonna work. This will work. Like I said, I just got to figure out where I downloaded this application to. You know where I downloaded this to? Can you tell me where? I think I downloaded it here. Stream. No, it's not in there. I downloaded. I had this running before. Chat. Is it here? Yeah, here's okay. Here it is. I could get this to work under here. Because I could definitely get it working here. I had this running here. Oh boy. I had it working under here before. Yeah, I had it working. I just don't know. Okay, let me do it this way. CD speak? No, chat. CD speaker. Wine speaker. Okay. This might work. But the problem is I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing because it comes up super small and I can barely see it. Oh boy. Let me see here. Speech options. So I have that set up. Speaking options. Where is the... Oh, I wonder. Let me check the settings on this. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I think I figured it out. I didn't figure it out. Alrighty. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong now. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out where I was going wrong. Let me see. I think, anyways.
This is a test message.
That's where I was going wrong. I was using the wrong thing. Okay. All right. Now I think I'm in the right. Now I'm heading. Now I'm in heading. I'm heading in the right direction now. I'm heading in the right direction now. Alrighty. Let's see here. Speaking options. Voice aliases. Speakers. Okay. Now this should work. Okay, I thought I had it. Application default. Now it doesn't want to say anything. Oh boy. Now that I figured out what was going on, okay. I figured out what was going on. The problem is, now it's not working at all. Oh boy. WebSocket, that's connected. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? But you heard that deep. You heard that. You did hear that deep. You did hear that deep voice, correct? There's a random voice saying this is a test message. At one point, anyways. Hmm. Do I? Okay, let's try this again. Yes. Okay. So I got the proof of concept going.
This is a test message.
Okay. There we go.
Dave's aquarium thoughts said yes. Oh, yes.
There we go. About time. So now at least I know what I'm doing wrong. Now I know where things are going. How about that? I finally got it to work. Pretty much after my streams all over. Of course, that's the way it works, right? You want to get things to work. It works before you do it, and then once you want it to do it, it just doesn't work. But you did hear that on your side, right? Right, Jeff? I'm guessing you did hear that on your side.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, you can ask a Pistobot anything at a Pistobot.
Now, okay, there's, now it's not, can you try that again, Jeff? Can you try the speak command on your side again? That's another thing I need to figure out. I want to make sure users could use that too. Apparently it didn't like your command on that one. Yeah, it does sound like Rachel. It's supposedly it's Zoe. Okay, apparently it likes me. It doesn't like you. Alrighty, let me play around with my settings here. Give me a second here. Let me see where we at. Actions. Where are we? Actions. Trigger. Ay. Commands. Huh. Okay. Let me move that over there. Okay, let me see. Let me save this.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said the viewer side is grumpy, lol.
There we go. There we go. I just figured it was a setting. It was a setting I had. I screwed up the settings. My fault. Apparently, streamer bot doesn't recognize subscribers. Apparently. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said all more gooder. Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, finally, yes, it works.
That one sounds too much like a Valley girl, I think. I think I'm gonna bring Zoe back. No, let's go with Sarah. Let's see what Sarah sounds like. My problem is just making sure this works next stream. Because basically I had problems where when I restart it, the settings get corrupted. But now I know how to fix that, so I won't have that problem in the future. I just need to have a good backup version of my settings where I could just replace them with the corrupted ones. So.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, this is a new voice, yes or no?
Yes, this one has a little deeper voice. There was one I liked. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. Where are the voices? Voices. Voice library. Oh, okay. Here it is. Okay, this is the one I was looking for. Where is Emily at? Where is Emily? Here's Emily. Okay, so now you don't want to work?
This is a test message.
No, I don't like that one. Alrighty. I don't know. I think it's between Sarah, which is the one with the deeper voice, or Zoe, which kind of sounds like, just kind of sounds like.
This is a test message.
It kind of sounds like Rachel, but let me see. Here's Rachel.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said it can be easy to bug out the bots. In case you missed Jason's intro to using bots.
This is a test message.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, okay.
This is a test message.
Okay, so this is the one that Jocelyn works. Yeah, this is the one that he uses. It's not. I guess he just called it Rachel. I guess he used Rachel at one point, but he changed it to Zoe. Kind of like the one that Zoe sounds like. Or, well, although Sarah's not too bad.
This is a test message.
Nope, that's not good. Let's see here.
This is a test message.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it with Zoe here. I'll keep it with Zoe. Yeah, bots can be easily bug out the bots. In my also setup, my setup probably isn't conducive to that either because I run Linux, so I'm streaming using Linux, but I'm running the streamer bot and the speaker bot on a instance of a virtual machine on my Linux box. So, so it doesn't make things easy. It does not make things easier. Kind of complicates things a little bit. But I mean, the thing is, yes, I got it to work, but the question is, can I reliably get it to work every week? But even when you put things in here, it kind of just you could really bug out the bots.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, oh, yeah,
So it doesn't say yeah all in one term like it should, you know.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane said, I like Zoe, lol. She's fun.
Yeah. I do like this voice. I try to get another voice which I like, but it sounds. Let me see here. Let me add this voice to here. Let me see if it pops up better in here. Let's see here. Let me see here. There is another voice I like in here, but I can't find it in the drop down as easily. Yeah, that's the AI learning curve as well. Yep, exactly. Everything has a learning curve. Let's see, where is it? Can't find it. Oh well. I wonder what Alice sounds like.
This is a test message.
Yeah, I still like Zoe better. Yeah. It took me a while to figure this out because I was trying to run it just as a wine instance on my Linux box, which where it'll just be running just on Linux by itself, using an emulator kind of thing, rather than having a virtual operating system running at the same time. But I figured out no, that doesn't work that well because when I run it as just on my machine, the font is like very, very, very small and tiny, where I can't read it. But this definitely runs better now. But like I said, it's gonna be an issue every week where I'm gonna have to come up early and make sure it runs properly. This is the other thing I have with the other bot. If I ask what time it is, it doesn't answer properly. So this is the other issue with the bots too. If I ask a question what time it is, and it comes up, as you can see, it comes up with, it just inputs current time. Doesn't tell you the time, which I don't know why it doesn't, because it at least should tell you the time where it's at. I found for the most part it does come up with good information if you ask it. What is the scientific name for neon tetras? So it comes up with pretty decent answers. Although I did have one answer that wasn't quite accurate. Where I asked if you could breed endlers with guppies, and it said no, which I don't think that's the case. You might have to set up the zip code for the time. Maybe. Let me see. Maybe that's it. Maybe let me go and see if. Let me see. Chat GPT is what I use. That could be the case. Let me see. Let me see here. Settings. Oh, helps if I log in first. Maybe that's the case. Maybe let me see here. Theme, chat, security, speech. Let's see, data controls. Let me see here. Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna have to look through this. I'm gonna have to see where I could set my time zone. I'll customize maybe. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, let's try this again. Okay, that's not working. Okay. Yeah, it's not 100% true, I guess. Let me see, where was that question at? Yeah, there are cold, temperate water. Cool. See, my fish tank aquatics. I went back to Windows for my content creation, easier to do, but my new PC I'm buying will be a huge upgrade in processor and RAM. It is a workstation. Yeah, I run in Linux. I do a lot of my content stuff on Linux, where I run OBS works fine. Just certain things like StreamerBot. Yeah, it's actually for the majority. It's a good. It is a decent general sense, anyways. That's wrong. Except when I ask what time is it, doesn't give me the correct time. Okay, now it's just being snarky at me. Now it's just being snarky. Yeah. If I ask for, well, see, I don't know. Let me see. If I ask what time is it in New York, it still comes up with janky answers. So I don't think it's good for asking what time it is. But I think that's the one downside of that. But then again, yeah. So it kind of gives you janky ones, but don't get me wrong, I love my Linux, but for content, it's better on Windows. Yeah. I don't think it necessarily is better on Windows. You just have better solutions on Windows than you do have on. I think you have better applications to choose from on Windows that are more commonly used. If those applications were ported to Linux, it'd probably be better. Hey Melvin, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just playing around with my bots. I got more of my bots to work.
Dave's Aquarium thoughts said I got more of my bots to work. Yes.
So I got that one to finally work again. And of course I had my answer bot working, even though it's kind of more general information. Like if you ask it certain questions, it might just give a general answer. But yeah, I find my content. I find I on Linux for editing my videos. I actually use Olive, which is okay. It's okay. It works for me. Easier equals better for me. I have too much to work with. Yeah. Yeah. See it. Yep. Apparently, it doesn't. The chat GPT doesn't know everything. So I guess, it could do some work still. But for general information, it'd probably be decent enough. Yeah. But with Linux on this instances with StreamerBot and SpeakerBot, I'm running a VirtualBox with Windows, so I'm actually running both at the same time. Yeah, I need to do some water changes today myself. I have to change the water in my 40-gallon breeder today. And I'll probably do my 20-gallon as well. I'm probably gonna have to keep. Let me. I have to change that setting too. I think that responds a little bit too much. I think that responds a little bit too much for my liking. Granted, this. Let's change that to 3. That way, a Pistolbot's not chiming in too much. There we go. I think a Pistolbot was chiming in a little bit too much. Yeah. But yeah, I need to start my. Yeah, eventually I'll get there. My boys probably want to do something soon too, so I have that going for me today too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it at maybe at least some random chats. Add some engagements. Hopefully, it doesn't say anything bad.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Jeff Kane said, "Don't forget to do your water changes, boy and girls. It's starting to smell like funk. Russels?"
Ruffles. It's funny that it actually it said ruffle, but if you capitalize bot, it's going to spell out bot.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "I am a bot, B-O-T."
Okay, it actually said bot this time. I tried that. I tried that in sorry. My mind just froze. But I tried that in the other stream once, and it, instead of saying bot with capital letters, it actually spelled out bot, B-O-T.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "Is it bad if your aquarium smells like a fish store?"
No, is it bad if your aquarium smells like a fish store?
Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Jeff Kane said, "ROFL test." Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "Rolf."
Yeah, it's yeah. These bots, they have them on their own sometimes. It's just like how with darn, I'm having a big brain fart today. So it's like the other one on the other stream. It kind of like goes crazy with that one person's name. Yeah. Just ah. Geez, I can't think right now. I think it's time for me to go, but no. Darn it. What's his name? Just call me Eduardo. The bot team seems to let's go crazy and all that, and he swapped the F and the L. Yeah, Eduardo. She seems to like go get all excited with his chats, and when I do things, it's just like yeah, blah 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 blah. But it's kind of funny. Is that some lemon vanilla cake? Huh. Oh, by the way, these commands are open for everyone, so if you want to try them out, you can. It's exclamation speak, which makes the bot say something, and at epistobot, you can ask questions. Yeah, that's what I think it is too, Jeff. It's because his name is in caps and he types in caps. That could definitely be the case. It's just interesting how it does that. Personally, I think that could be fixed on his side. Not the channel name, but you could go into if then statements. You can go into if then statements and feed the speaker bot. You can feed the speaker bot something different for his username. Basically, yeah, that's all you need to do. But no, it's fun. It's fun though. It's a fun thing. So I don't think he needs to change it. It's just fun when it comes up that way though. But if he ever wants to change it, he can. He just needs to go into his settings on that, and before the command, add a if then statement to change the username that gets fed into the speaker bot to a different name with lowercase, and that should fix it. Or you can pass it through a replace filter. Let me see here. Yeah, let me see if I can set that up. You change that through a replace filter on speaker bot. You see here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's what I wanted.
Empire
Okay.
of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said, "Oh, Elfish, are you lurking? Ice cream cake. Yummy, yummy."
Let's see here. All right, let's try this. Let me see if this will work. Let me see what this does.
Steve's Aquarium Thoughts said, "This is not Steve."
See, that's all he needs to do. He just needs to change the add a replacement for that name.
Steve's Aquarium Thoughts said, "I'm Dave."
Yeah, that would probably fix it if he just adds a replacement filter. Not that he wants to, but I think it's actually fun when it actually happens. But let's see. But that's if he ever wants to fix it, that's an easy fix.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "Yes! Sorry, playing and testing the bot."
All right, there we go. That works.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said Jason should set it to Edfart. Oh,
Esparto.
I'm Legacy LLC, said Bunny Viper will throat punch you, LOL. Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "Yeah, but the ethics of changing it to ED fart, oh, is not good." Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said Ed fart, oh. Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said Ed farta.
Yeah, definitely needs to practice that. Yeah, you could feed things in there. Sometimes it speaks perfectly, and other times it just messes things up.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "I am so smart. I am so smart. SMR to SMR duo H."
Oh, I don't think I picked up yours, Jeff. Yeah. I really need to be careful with these bots. It's just gonna be a bot stream going forward, I guess. But yeah, it's fun to play with. It's fun to play with. Feel free to test it out if you want. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me see what it says to this one.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said good morning, Ed Fart Toe.
Yeah, Pistol Bot got that one wrong. I'm more like the M-Bot people. Let's see. It might have been a caps block or a cooldown. Yeah, it could have been a cooldown. That's probably what it was. Because I think yours came in right after mine. Let's see. See what do I have a cooldown on that with? Let me see here. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are my settings on that? Nope, not that. TDS. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Thunder commands. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah, it's a 4-second cooldown. Let me change that to 1. And we change that to 3. I don't think I have to have that crazy. I don't think I have to have it that crazy. There we go. Yeah, I changed the cooldown a little bit more, a little bit differently. Might have been a caps lock. He's getting that next weekend if I don't oversleep. Let's see here.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts, said Edfordo.
There you go, Jeff. That would be a little more subtle there. That'd probably be a little more subtle. It's a little subtle and it kind of just flows. But yeah, it's just a matter of just getting the bot to say exactly what you want it to say, which is something you got to play with, you know. It doesn't get everything right, because if you put like like this, it becomes more of it sounds like it's dying rather than anything else.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, ooh.
Yeah, I think that thing's still coming up a bit too much. Let me lower that one a little bit less. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? Actions? Yeah, it's actions. Chat PD. Oh no, random chat. That's where it is. Yeah, let's go down to 1 maybe. One's probably gonna be a good aspect on that one. But I don't want that bot to come up too much. Spinster. Hey, good morning, Spinster sister. How's it going? Yeah, you finally made it to live. Unfortunately, the main part is over. I'm just kind of playing around with my bots. What are the thoughts this week?
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, "Good morning at Spinster Sister." Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, said, "Edfar 2."
Yeah, well, I was talking about some news articles, talking about more news in the news about fish. Talked about some pacus that were kind of thrown into an Ireland lake. Talked about right now, Spencer, we're playing with my new bots, my thing. I have the Speak bot, which is from which I got inspiration from Depths Unknown. So I decided to add that, and I also added like a little bot here connected to ChatGPT, which answers questions. Which you can ask questions, they don't answer them. General answers, anyways. Might not be completely accurate, but it gives decent responses, in my opinion. So you kind of have to be careful with following the answers it gives you, but that's AI for you. Yeah, Pacu and Irish Lakes. Yeah, basically, someone was fishing there and they pulled out I think it was a little kid actually caught the Pacu. So yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, because they don't research what they buy. They put in the aquarium. Next thing you know, it turns out to be 2 feet long, and it's in a 20-gallon, which is 2 feet long. And they don't think to rehome it. They don't think to rehome it. They just throw it into the local waterways. Also talked about there's a fish store that was had one of their tanks poisoned with bleach. Someone sabotaged their tank. Some good stuff too. They talked about how dentist sponsored a aquarium in the children's museum. Talked about that. Yeah, 98% of people are special like that. Unfortunately, they don't do the research on what kind of fish they could actually hold in their tank. Also talked about what else did I talk about? Biodiversity in Lake Tanganyika, how curiosity fuels that. There was a study over there. They studied some fish. Basically, came out with the conclusion that more curiosity came, the more diverse they became because they're more apt to explore and expand, evolve, but also meant they were open more to predatory behavior as well, where they get eaten. What else was there? Let me see what else there was. Let's see here. Oh, also came up with there's a study about reproductive success in fish. They studied Chinook salmon, and they found that when they're being farmed, their reproductive sense went down, so they didn't reproduce as much. But what they found out was when they got reintroduced into the wild, that reproduction success increased. Basically, which I think is a good thing. It kind of shows that fish do kind of go back to how they were in the wild, which kind of opens up, in my opinion, they probably opens up to expand, transcend to other fishes as well, especially which would be a beautiful thing in terms of like care fishes, where care fishes they take fish that are like threatened to go to extinct, where people are breeding them in the aquariums with the end goal, the hope that they can reintroduce them to those areas where they used to be. All right, enjoy your water changes there, Empire. uh, let's see here. What else was there? More animals are more sentient than what they thought. Yeah, mental. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, mental environmental stress does lead to reproduction fails and success. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. So basically, if you're stressed out, you're not going to breed as much. I think that applies to a lot of animals, probably even humans as well, where they're not going to reproduce as much if they're really stressed out. But what they did find that after one generation back into the wild, that gets erased. That's at least in Chinook salmon. that's what the study that's what the study came from, which they studied the salmon, and that's where they. I am guessing that it will transcend to other fish as well. That's my guess, though. I'll have to send that to Alex and see what his opinion is on that. I also talked about scientists creating a conversation with some humpback whales, where they recorded a bunch of humpback whales one day, and they went back 2 to 3 days later, and they replayed those in the future. I don't know. I know I don't know Spanish, but I can kind of get a gist of what they're trying to find out. But I really don't think I don't think I could really have a conversation with someone speaking Spanish because I don't know Spanish. So I really don't think that's really a conversation. I think that's just replaying a bunch of things where you're not really knowing what you're saying. Hey, I just got my notification that I'm going live. How about that? I just got my notification on my phone that I'm live, even though I'm already live. Hey, how about that? Yeah. Who'da thunk? I saw something about that. I believe it was B's Wonderful News. Yeah, it's probably the same article. It was probably the same article. But I think they're just thinking that more animals are sentient than they believe. I know a lot of fish keepers already know that they're sentient. just by the way you see how fish react when you walk by the aquarium. They obviously know you. They actually remember what you look like. But let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I'm done with that news article anyways. Yeah, but it is a long list of fish news today. I probably won't be streaming next week, primarily because I will be going places. So I'll be busy next Sunday. So have family stuff to do. If I could wake up early enough and we don't leave for a while, maybe I'll do a short little stream. I don't know yet. But the week after that, I probably will be definitely be doing a stream. I think that week I'll be doing the Price is Right again. That was a fun one, and I could actually include things with the bot, which I think will be a night added touch. Which I think will be a added touch, which will add more.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts said, the price is room, Birch.
Which will add a little touch to it. Oh. Yeah, Pistbot's going crazy today. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and head out right now. I have other things to do today. I got my bots to work, which in the beginning of the stream they weren't working. But now they are. I probably still need to tune them a little bit, especially a Pistobot, which is this one right here, which anyone can ask it questions. Anyone would ask it questions, not just me. So if you ever wanted to know something in here, a general question, which is hopefully good enough, you can just do @Pistobot and ask it anything. Talk to it if you want to as well. Anyone curious about aquariums can ask me questions. Even sea creatures are welcome to chime in with their underwater inquiries. But yeah, I'm going to wind this down for the day and figure out how to make a better instance of these bots, tune them up tune them up and make sure that they're actually running when I want them to run. Because I had some issues with it. It wasn't working how I wanted it to. But anyways, I'll probably catch you in a couple weeks. Hopefully you are able to catch the stream again as well. So anyways, take care everyone and have a great day.